Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is exactly 10 o'clock. Big Ben is just bellowing in London City. Um, Thanks very much for the great reaction to the video last night. I see there's nearly 120 people that left comments. I scanned through a few of them there a few minutes ago. I didn't get a chance all day. I got a bit of a relapse this morning. I have figured out how to cure or how to help the reaction now is a tablet 3 times a day. But I took one last night about 10 o'clock and it was wore off this morning. So I was better if I had one at 12 and one at 8. So I had only porridge at lunchtime today. That's all I had to eat. A couple of cups of tea, all right. And I heard last night that you often say, I heard that a friend that I do visit and down through the years, always it's a hard house to get out of because we get on so well with our chats. I only heard last night when I was talking to a guy from Chicago that he was in hospital since last Monday. So I rang him today and he was in Roscommon Hospital. He gets cellulitis. It's like a blood infection in below the calf of his leg. The first time he got it was in America years ago and he spent 7 weeks in a hospital. So he's out on Wednesday. So I went up to see him today and I was there for a couple of hours with him. So a great chat again as usual. I could be there still chatting him. So and he doesn't know, or the doctors don't know what brings it on. Similar to with me, they don't know what brings it on. If they could find out, of course, we'd be all better quick, and they'd be geniuses. But thanks for the great reaction. There's a few newcomers that I spotted their names, Tom McMahon and John O'Dwyer, and I look back to see is there anyone else. It takes, if I was going to answer all them back now, it should take me 45 minutes, I'd say. It takes longer than people might think, but I'll have a look. And if I just put the heart on some of them, I would have read the comment. Thank you very much. We had, thanks to Finbar Sheehan. He left a message there, and I was looking to see, did any local leave a message? Finbar, that one, he's down near Mallow, and so Pat Dennehy Kenturk is on. I had in my head to go to the funeral tomorrow. It'll be a 3.5 hour drive. I wouldn't mind the drive, but I was worried it'd be a 2 hour queue, I would imagine. There'd be a lot of people there, even if you arrived early. And I see there's a 25-30% chance of rain. So, in his memory, I think I'll go to Punchestown on Thursday. It's one thing I often seen down through the years where if somebody died locally, there'd be a match called off in his honour or in memory of him. I'd prefer to see things going on. Is there not a better memory where people could get out and meet and chat about the person as opposed to not having the event on? So I think I'll go to Punchestown on Thursday when the Thurles is off. It's in, the excuse is that in his memory, but I wonder, the jockeys might be too keen on going to it Thursday. They prefer a soft ground in Punchestown. So we had 2 horses running today. I was reading it right that they weren't bringing them over for nothing. Same owner, same trainer, and 2 different jockeys. Bish Bash Bosh. He didn't like the place at all. He wasn't that keen on Carlisle. He was running Midland part of the race, but fell away out the back of my television anyway. And Darrow O'Keefe, he was to my right hand at the preview the other night. I was at the end of the table, he was to my right, so he was the one I spoke most with during the preview. Lovely fella. He had rode the horse twice before and won on it twice, so he's 3 for 3 now. So it'll be interesting when he gets the leg up again. Um, that won well, and it going well from the get-go. The odds-on favourite, I don't know why there was so much money for him. At best, he'd be an even money shot, I was thinking, having raced for a while. Drifted out as well to 3-1 and went out to 7-2, about 20 minutes before the off. So, made a few pound anyway. I like to make a few pound on a Monday because it gives momentum for the rest of the week. It's dire straight stuff tomorrow altogether. I just went with one. There was a few I was looking at, but they were nearly all short favourites. There's one card, it's nearly all favourites. The fancied horses, they have the right favourites. But went with Liari for Paul Nichols. It's rated 127. Nichols has won this a few times before, and he's a good strike rate. He won it in what? 21, 19 and 17. He's a good strike rate at Taunton. Not last year, but the year before. Well, this season is something like 40%, but he had over 30% the year before last. But if you look at this horse, when I moved from France, it won a hurdle race, won a listed race in Aintree on heavy ground, which is no surprise from coming from France. Then it ran in Musselburgh, listed hurdle won, and then they put it into the Boodles. Went off 92, but just anything 134 just pulled up. That'd be too high of a rating. So this year then, third in a handicap hurdle of 131. Then they put him in a good race in the Class 1. He's only beaten 11 lengths by Navajo and Indy. And that race, you'd say this fella needs a step up in trip. But he clearly didn't stay the last day, in my eyes. He was going well. There's no point playing this because them who's in Malta will upset me. I hadn't time again to get on to the other crowd. That was him here. Well, we will play it.
End of the back straight. Bold Light is still very competitive in amongst runners, and Bring Back Memories is last of all but still in touch as they now head towards the...
Maybe if I put off the volume, they mightn't hear it. I might be awakening them. That's him in second. He was going well and he traded odds on. This is actually the winner back here. But he fell into a hole. That was over 2.5 miles. Fell into a hole. He was going well there. You think you'd pick him out nearly as the winner. Chipping away nicely. Still going grand. Oh yeah, his jumping wasn't hectic earlier on either. I watched that race earlier. You want to brush up on the jumping. He's not lifting the legs high enough. This is what, the second last, I think. Petrol gauge was showing nothing in the tank. That was the one at fourth that come on. Like, he jumped them all the last couple, right? But look at that, he's galloping on one spot there. He's a 9-4 favourite. Back to his winning mark. He won off 127 before. This was the favourite earlier. It opened up. Arena Mill won 2 out of his last 3. The yard was firing on all cylinders when it won in January. Just gone a little bit cold. It's up £4. It's two of his last three since it moved from Victor Darnell to the Walford yard. So he's won for 39. Like he's given away what, to £12 and £3 for Joe Anderson, £9. So you'd imagine that Harry Cobden. They have another horse tomorrow in there's a week and off maiden hurl. Where's that? That's the 305. That's the horse Maximum Offers is favourite. But the final word has gone favourite now. He was second favourite earlier. Maximum Offers, the pint to pint that he ran in and the bumper that he ran in. Even though he was placed, it wasn't, the stock round him wasn't the world's best. He was second in a pint to pint there. I looked and nothing there that has done much. And went off favourite in a bumper. And Camberwell from John McConnell won it. And he had been fifth in a pint to pint. Not great for him. They've only two out tomorrow. What do you call them? Nichols and Cobden. They might have anyone there. You could stick them into a small double, we'll say. Anyway, it's Monday night. So what do we do on a Monday night? We sing an old song. I don't know why this came into my head today. There's a reason for it, I suppose. What you gonna be when you grow up? What you gonna do when your time is up? What you gonna say when things go wrong? What you wanna do when you're on your own? There's a road, long and winding, the lights are blinding, but it gets there. Don't give up, don't look back, there's a silver lining, it's out there somewhere. Everybody wants an answer, everybody needs a friend. We all need a shining star on which we can depend. And tonight we're gonna wish upon a star we never wished upon before. There'll be times in your life, yeah, when you're dancing and shit, but you ain't getting it. But don't get disillusioned, no, don't expect too much, 'cause if you have what is all you can get, you just keep on trying, it ain't just happened yet. Everybody wants to be a winner, everybody has a dream. We all need a shining star when things ain't what they seem. So tonight we're gonna wish upon a star we never wished upon before. Everybody wants some kindness, everybody needs a break. We all need a shining star when things get hard to take. So tonight we're gonna wish upon a star we never wished upon before. So tonight we're gonna wish upon a star we never wished upon before. I went haywire near the last verse there, and it was going all right. Bash the bookies over and out.